Hey everybody, Bayzat here, back again with Risa.
Hey everyone.
And today we've got another brand new jean to tell you all about. It's the new Blanket Lined Denim, the latest release, part of the Naked and Famous Denim Fall Winter 2022 collection. As always, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about them, all the specs, all the details, how they came to be, thoughts and opinions, you name it, you're going to know it. So stick around all the way to the end of the video. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our version, our kind of raw denim related content. And with that said, we're going to hit the intro and then Risa's going to get us started off with the specs.
All right. So Blanket Lined Denim is a 14.5 ounce Japanese denim, and it is dark indigo on the outside. Right here, you don't see that much of a white at all. And on the inside, it's got this blanket lined look. It's a striped pattern with like a nappy, warm texture.
Yeah.
So this one is, we call this a blanket lined denim, but technically it's not a lined jeans.
Correct. Technically, this fabric isn't lined at all. It's actually something we call a double weave fabric. So this is two fabrics woven simultaneously and then bound together with binding points. So if you take a very close look at the fabric, you'll see these little spots throughout, and that's where the machine weaves these two fabrics together. So there's warp weft, and as it's weaving, it binds them together. So you have a double layer of fabric, which is really cool because if you wear through the first layer, like if you tear your jeans, you'll actually have this backup piece of material behind it. So you actually have to break through two layers of fabric in order to get through this. So it's a pretty hefty, durable fabric.
Right.
And we call it a blanket lined denim, even though it's not technically lined, because the inspiration behind this fabric is based off of old vintage blanket lined denim jackets. So they'd have these old denim jackets and they'd have this blanket lining on the inside, which they would, sew together, not being woven together like this is a double weave fabric. And they would have similar blanket patterns to this one. So
yeah. This one is such a just a good look also. It makes you, just looking at it, it makes you feel cozy.
Very much so.
And because this one is, it's a double weave fabric, the weight of the fabric is 14.5 ounce, which is not a lightweight denim. And it is a pretty hefty weight, but because it's double weave, it's very soft.
Yeah.
Each fabric is not that heavy, so it's got this look, a very cozy texture.
Yeah, it's kind of very blanket feeling, again, hence the name Blanket Lined. It's very billowy and soft, and just take a listen to it.
It's got this very muffled sound.
It doesn't have the same kind of gritty sound as a typical raw denim would. And as you can see, I mean, it just doesn't have the rigidity of a typical raw denim. But it will still fade, right? Because this denim is rope dyed, so it's the warp yarns are dyed the exact same way that we would on a typical pair of raw denim jeans. These are still going to fade. So you're going to still get that fading experience, but you'll get it in a fabric that's very different from a traditional raw denim.
Right. And that might be a good reason to maybe gift it to somebody who's not necessarily into raw denim.
Yeah.
But you want to share the experience of fading denim.
Yeah.
Together.
I think this would make a great Christmas present, holiday present, whatever. As we get into the winter season, it's getting cold out there. You want a nice, warm, cozy pair of jeans. It's like a jean. It's kind of like a sweatpants. It's kind of like wearing a blanket on your legs. It's very different. It looks like a jean. It wears very differently. So very, very comfort oriented in that respect. Now, these are going to be available for both men's and ladies. They're going to be available on the Super Guy, the Weird Guy, and the Easy Guy in men's. For ladies, we have it in the Classic.
Right.
We also have it in a kimono shirt. And we also have it in a chore coat. We didn't have the chore coat sample ready in time for this video, but it will be on the website. And if you're wondering where you can get a pair, we've got a blog post linked in the description below with a complete listing of all the retailers and which fits that they have. So you'll be able to find your local guy and help support them. And now another thing to note about this denim is that this is actually a throwback model for us. We originally released the Blanket Lined Denim, I think it was around 2010, 2011. And as we are approaching our 15-year anniversary next year, it's kind of fun to go back to the archive, pull out an old style, re-release it, and let people experience it again or people experience it for the first time.
Right.
So,
it's 10 years ago, over 10 years ago now. So it's, we modified fits and stuff like that, and we have new fits.
So
yeah.
A new way to experience this one.
Right.
Now, as far as details go, you already mentioned 14.5 ounce weight. So a little bit on the heftier side. We've got the brown leather patch here on the back. We've got the tonal stitching. So a very stealthy look, very clean. On the inside, we've got the mil-spec non-reflective buttons and rivets. Of course, these are all custom made for us by YKK in the USA. You've got Je t'adore tout nu on the rivets and Naked and Famous written here on the buttons. Behind the rivets, we have the maple leaf embossing here as well. We don't have that on all of our jeans, but you will find it on these ones. And there's a zip fly also.
Right. So normally we do button fly for almost all of the jeans.
Yeah.
With some exceptions. But this one is a zip fly. So for those of you who don't like button fly.
Zip fly option. There is actually no rhyme or reason to when we use zip or button. There kind of is, but there kind of isn't.
It's not a set in stone.
Yeah, it's not a set in stone kind of thing. So hopefully nobody's offended by zip fly. Hopefully nobody's offended by button fly. Anyways, enjoy the jeans as you would. But of course, the main event of this denim is that blanket lined interior. It's very neppy and beautiful and old school looking. A great cuff flipper. So if you're one of those boot guys who loves, flipping up their boots, flipping up their cuff and matching with their boots, this is going to be a great one, a great option for you. So I think a lot of people are going to enjoy these.
I hope so. Yeah.
So it's a very different jean, but I would imagine some of you in our audience probably own a lot of raw denim jeans. So maybe having something a little bit different in the rotation would be a fun way to experience fading. With these. Okay, I'm definitely rambling at this point, so we're going to leave it there. But before that, I'm going to tell you guys, you can join our weekly live streams right here on YouTube, Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. We preview all kinds of new product, including this jacket, in case some people were wondering. We answer your questions live. It's a great hangout with the denim community. So we hope to see you guys there. If you've got any questions about the blanket line, if there's anything we forgot, ask us in the comment section below. We'll answer your questions there. And
wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up. Okay, so that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video, everybody. Right.
Thanks for watching.